Hello? Hello?
The next videos were recorded by user Dino, who recently started to create a diary on his profile about an ongoing haunting he's experiencing in his apartment. He is living with a roommate, and lately things seem to get out of hand a bit. He states that they always felt the place was haunted since moving in, but initially never recorded anything weird on camera. However, activity started to become way more regular, and at some point Dino decided to record these incidents, and he shares them with his viewers. Let's give it a look.
Hello? Keep hearing weird noises in the basement, Steve, so I just wanna... Oh my god, oh my god. No fucking way, no way, oh my god. See, bro? There's nothing on this door. Hello?
Doors moving by themselves, and even the shower turning on. This is stuff Dino has to deal with every other day now. Nothing seems to be out of limits. His next updates were all showing activity in several rooms of his house.
There's gotta be something. Steve, are you home, bro?
An interesting detail though, the activity seems to get stronger when Dino is alone at the residence. Why could this be the case?
Hello? What?
In the following update, Dino was disturbed while watching TV and might have captured the entity on camera for the first time.
Whoa!
A peeking shadow figure. Turns out that the hub of the activity might actually be located downstairs in the basement, you know, where the door opens ever so often, without anybody being around to actually open it. In the past couple of days, it has become pretty bad, and Dino's sanity seemed to slowly decline even further.
Oh. What'd you hear, buddy?
He can hear some really unsettling noises in the basement, and the lights won't turn on anymore. Oh my. A tall shadow figure is standing at the other side of the basement, and it appears to be looking at Dino. What a terrifying find in the middle of the night, wouldn't you say? Is this shadow being the reason for all the paranormal events unfolding in there? Dino states that he ran upstairs and locked himself in the bedroom that night. However, things only got worse after this encounter. On one of the following nights, this happened.
You gotta come out. Oh my god. Come on.
Tonight he found the same shadow entity waiting for him behind the boiler. And when he goes checking, that thing is gone. But something else appears to spook him out of the basement. One has to wonder about the origins of this shadow entity. Is it attached to the house, or is it related to Dino himself? If it isn't all just a hoax, of course. The last update was posted 4 days ago, and we will keep an eye on this case in the future. The next video was uploaded by user SnyderFlores2. He was out one night with his daughter, outside the village close to a town in Ecuador. They were on their way back home and passing through a rural park, and nothing seemed to be out of the ordinary at first. However, after a few seconds this changed. The father of the little girl noticed something behind her.
Por ahí viene la mujer más hermosa de todo este planeta. Enojada y enojada. Oh, May. Algo se corrió detrás de ti. Devuélvete para atrás a ver qué es lo que fue. Yo te sigo. Por aquí se movió algo. Por aquí, por este árbol. Mueve las ramas. No hay nada, ¿no? Por aquí se movió, pero... Ven, vamos a buscarlo más acá. Por aquí.
It was a weird encounter indeed. Take a close look, as there seems to be a little kid behind his daughter in the bushes. It runs towards the right and is not seen or heard of after ever again. Strange. Was the kid maybe waiting behind the pole here, creating the strange effect? What's also odd is the swing at the end of the video. Look at it. Something must have used it just moments before. Was it maybe a paranormal incident? Other viewers suspect that the shadow person in the background might have something to do with it even. Can we confirm that? Of course not. But who knows? Maybe there was something mysterious going on. How creepy. The next video was sent by Brian and was captured on a security camera that was overseeing a stretch of road in Bolivia, and for some reason it had captured the attention of one of the security guards that was on his shift one night this August. There seemed to be a person walking at night, but something wasn't right. What could he mean by that? Let's see.
Es un suceso que me pasa ayer en la noche, a eso de las 10:30 de la noche, 22:40. Ahí estoy yo. Ahí clarito se ve una formita que ella está caminando. Aparece de ella abajito. Esto está grabado por mis cámaras de videoseguridad que dan hacia la calle. Fíjense cómo camina y yo estoy ahí, ¿no? Yo estoy ahí viendo, lo estoy hablando por teléfono, lo estoy viendo y estoy quedándome queriendo grabarlo, pero no puedo. Y se mete a la casa, lleva como un poncho.
It tells us that this is a really weird capture, since people are normally not out on the streets that late during lockdown. And besides this being wearing a black jacket, it also seems to be suddenly stopping in its tracks, then standing there for a brief moment before proceeding to walk. It also looks like it's morphing between shapes, which looks quite unreal. What's your explanation for this? Just a camera glitch? Or did he capture something else here? I couldn't say. The next clip was recorded by user MasonDivas3, and he was quite startled when he realized that something terrifying was unfolding just outside of his window. As he was close to the end of his night shift, there appeared what looked like to be a tall man standing and walking around outside. There was no apparent reason for that, and no, it had never happened before. Let's check that out.
Misty as out. And what the It's 5 in the morning, bro. Like, in the morning. It's been moving back and forth, just looking at me.
Some viewers suspected that it could be a farmer who's simply looking out after his crops, but Mason denied that, saying that nobody ever is out that early on the fields, and that it appeared to be looking straight at him. And that was that. A really scary encounter if you ask me. Is it paranormal related? We don't know. Even if not, what would a person do out there, just staring at a window? Uncanny.
In morning. It's been moving back and forth, just looking at me.
The following clip was uploaded by Hubble Vision, and he was looking for help in the paranormal section of Reddit, he tells us. So, we have someone who worked here that said after a wedding she saw a little boy running across the room, followed by chills. The doors opened while the party was going on. She doesn't like talking about it. A year or so later, this happened. The doors opened while a party was going on, and Hubble states that it is very unlikely for it to have been caused by wind. The doors at the top of the screen lead into a banquet room with the kitchen in, and there were people in there at the time, so we don't pay much attention to the activity in that particular doorway. The man on the left was one of his former bosses, and on the brink of quitting himself due to him witnessing many of these strange encounters. But the door opening is one thing. What's really weird is the table in the back though. Take a good look. It looks as if something is lifting up the tablecloth. Maybe even an apparition can be seen here. How do we explain that? Really mysterious. The next video was sent by Tony, and he tells us that he found this in the ghost sightings thread on Reddit. The uploader states that user Princess Lena87 had a fun evening with one of her good friends. They were simply creating a quick video for their Instagram story and possibly TikTok. Not to mention, there was no other person at the apartment. Yet, Shortly before the recording ended, there seemed to be an eerie and not further identified object popping up behind the head of her friend that couldn't be seen just seconds earlier, and people in the ghost section speculate that it might have been an evil spirit or demon that was closing in on them. Let's take a look. I mean, I get why people suspect something otherworldly is going on here. The lighting situation is not the best by far, but it looks like the face is covered in darkness, and the head appears within a few frames. Unfortunately, the recording wasn't any longer to better analyze it. It's pretty freaky though, especially if the two girls were alone in the apartment, don't you think? Hey guys, this is a friendly reminder that FrostmareTV is here to bring you all my classic videos from the past. But did you know that my main channel, King Frostmare, is bringing you new and often unseen videos every week? If you haven't subscribed yet, I encourage you to check it out for more weekly spookiness. The next video was shared by Thea Taylor, and it appears that it was recorded by their surveillance camera, which was mounted outside of their house. Her husband noticed that there seemed to be a really strange occurrence going on one night. And while everybody knows that security cameras sometimes can glitch, this was really a strange encounter nevertheless. Let's take a look.
7/2 of 2020. We apparently caught an apparition going to the neighbor's house, going left to right by the trash cans, and in the middle of the driveway, this figure or apparition dissipates. Apartment. There it is, walking, no legs. And she disappears. If you see, nobody is going into this apartment right now. And a vehicle drives by. Nobody. Nobody's there. The neighbor left. There's nobody nowhere to be found anywhere. Very odd. What's your thoughts on that?
I know, it's pretty mysterious. The person just disappears into thin air. Maybe it was an apparition indeed. Could it be possible? What do you think?